That was kind of low. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. All right, it's a little better, it's a little better. All right, we're gonna get started. So hopefully we won't need the full time this morning. But thank y'all for coming, being on time. We do have some breakfast over here we can grab. I got up about 3:30 this morning. Started cooking the culinary arts. Those are all the boxes I had, so don't pay attention to the boxes. But you know, I cooked that this morning. So we get a whole week off next week. It's one of the gifts when you think about, man, I don't want to do this more. I need to find some other job. When you think about when we get Thanksgiving break off, we get Christmas break off, we get spring break off, we get summers. Well, y'all get summers. I don't really get summers anymore, but you get the point. So before we go into that, I think we need to pause and just take some time and think about, like, man, what am I thankful for in this time of this season? So, have you stand up.
No. Really?
Stand up, and I want you to find somebody different that's not sitting at your table. Don't move yet. But you want to give them at least 3 things that you're thankful for. So you're going to find a partner that's not sitting at your table and take turns. It's going to take maybe 60, 90 seconds. 3 things. You get more than 3, but at least get 3 things of what you're thankful for. Go.
All right. Thank you for my help. Thanks for getting next week. What do you got?
Thankful I'm moving into a bigger room.
Oh, hey, you're
Yeah, we're 225. We got health, everybody's health. And going to New Mexico Saturday.
Oh, you're going there for Thanksgiving?
Not a couple of days, and then we come back. And the kids come over to the house. We always try to get out of Dodge for a couple of days up in the mountains.
Nice. Yeah, last year we went to Mountain Cabin over Thanksgiving, but this year we're staying put. And after the first weekend in December, I went down to Austin. We're down to head down. So,
Get out of the way.
yeah. I'm thankful that we have reservations at the Worthington Hotel for Thanksgiving dinner because I have cooked. Ever. I've never made a Thanksgiving meal ever.
Going to the bank.
Well, I would always go to relatives' house and they will make their cut up stir. That's about all I would do. I cut up the apples for the pie, I stir the sauce, that's all I like.
When I worked my way to college, I did it as a chef, so I'm always
All right, here we go, you return to your seats.
There we go.
So just, I'll ask a couple of questions, describe what am I thankful for? So definitely my family. My daughter's in college. She got a call last year. 2 weeks ago, she was in an accident. She went in. Why am I thankful for? So when State Farm assessed the car, it's total. So the airbag came out. She has a bruise on her arm, but the outcome could have been different. And so being in North Carolina, as a dad, you can't shoot up there. So thankful for that. Definitely thankful for a career that I love doing every day. Everybody can say they like their job and like going to work every day, but I definitely love my career and working on Wyatt. Does anybody else like to share what 1 or 2 things they're thankful for?
I will.
Go ahead, Professor.
I'm so thankful for my baby girl, Savannah. She's a wonderful little girl. She's 14. Normally that's a tough age, but she makes it very easy. And I'm thankful for my job, even though it's very difficult. I'm thankful to be here, and I'm happy to be able to serve the students.
I want to mirror that. I also really love working here. Especially I love the high school students, and we're about to move into our new art classroom. I love my other art teachers, that I finally get to work with other art teachers. But outside of school, I'm also really grateful for my family and my house and my dogs, and just like the nice things like having hot coffee in the morning even.
right, all right. Again, the list can go on and on, but we just wanted to pause and just reflect on being thankful in this season. So we do have some special guests here that's provided the breakfast. Mr. Robertson, I did say I cooked it at 3:30 this morning, but of course I know that's not true. So let Danny and his team share with us what they want to share for our campus.
So this is Daniel Coed. I'm sure you guys know. My name is Sergio Jaramillo, and we are with Equitable. So quick introduction, what we do is we are fully licensed financial planners. That simply means we can help with life insurance through any sort of investment, IRA, 401k, 402b. But overall, guys, there's just generally 3 categories of people that we help the most. Okay, so the young folks that are brand new into the career, help you guys understand your TRS pension, help you get enrolled into your 402b, or basically like a 401k for educators. Okay, so supplement to your TRS. The second category of people are the people that may be in the middle of the career and haven't talked to an advisor in a while. Okay, if you need to make changes or any sort of questions around your current accounts, we can certainly help you there. And then also anyone approaching retirement. I think with this pandemic, there's probably been some people getting maybe have those questions front of mind in terms of retirement. But if that is on your mind, I would definitely suggest that we spend some time together. Now, Daniel actually passed out some lead cards. It's basically just data gathering. Okay, so if you're interested in having a conversation, simply fill in your first name, last name, and a good phone number. And if you can, tell us a little bit about what you're interested in talking about. That way we can make sure to get the right person to you guys. Okay? But, hand it back over. Thank you.
All right. So retirement, I didn't get my letter from TRS saying I can retire in 2 years. But the amount of money, my wife says, brother, you got to keep on working. But did make me feel good that at least I got a letter. But my wife said, no, sir, that's not going to work right there. So started out the year. You know, we started the year, we said we wanted to focus on our morning arrivals and greeting our students in the morning. And each administrator has a certain area that they monitor. We kind of see, you know, what percentage of our teachers are out in the morning at 8:15 and they're greeting students. And so we've been tracking it for the past month. If you work in the CT building, the new CT building, stand up. Come on up to the front, work in the CT building. So the CT building has the highest percentage of being on time and in the morning greeting your kids. That's been tracked. And again, the criteria. Again, the criteria is 8:15, not 8:20. We know the bell rings 8:25. We say 8:15. They're at the doorway and they're greeting their kids. And Ms. Dilworth has that territory. And that's the data she's presented with us. So we know we're going to movement, renovation, new areas. So what are the areas and tracking how well we're doing? So we have the front area, we call it 1,000, 1,200 hallways. We have the back, JLTC area that we monitor, CT building, and what we call the back 800, 400, 500, or the 1,400, 1,500 areas. And so those are some of the numbers that we have. So that means
you don't have the buildings up there with 100%. It's across the street.
Across the street. Okay.
No, that would have been Matt Flake.
Mr. Shepherd, see, that is correct. But so we're about to move into new territory, which is going to be challenging. And so, as she mentioned, this job is difficult. I think Ms. Griffin mentioned this job is difficult. It is. So you've heard me say 1,000 times, teaching is not for everybody. Teaching only right is not for everybody. Teaching in a pandemic, we're still in a pandemic, is not for everybody. Teaching in a new room that has new paint, new ceiling, new walls, and no meeting board. That's not for everybody. And so it's been challenging. Every year we have new challenges, but you continue to power through. So the portables over there are going to go away. We come back from the break. Keep in mind, we're losing a whole parking lot. everybody in the portable has been reassigned somewhere in this new territory. The back 40, as Ms. Mathis calls it, 800, what we call Adrian Hall, the back 400, 500, all those people are coming up this way. So we have new territory. We'll have what we used to call the 600 hallway. We'll open up, and so we'll have that area. So again, we want to continue to work on being at our posts, recruiting our kids. And you might say, why is this so important, Mr. Robinson? So we know the customers that we serve, you never know what's happening before they came to our campus in the morning. Ms. Adams just texted me last night. She was dealing with a family that was homeless. It's a student, their brother, their mom, and this is like 9:30 at night, trying to find them a place to stay. So that's just one of the stories. But just think about the change of a student that goes down the hallway and they've been greeted about 4 or 5 times by an adult that says, good morning, welcome. So that can distract them from whatever happened the night before, or even in the morning before they got here, they set them on a great pace in the morning. I know it has an impact on me, people greeting with me in the morning, and that's how we want to start our day. So as we come back after the break, we still want to make that our challenge, that we'll be at the 100% as Mr. Seeley in the auto shop say they already have, greeting our kids. So do be reminded, we park over here, after the break, we're parking over there. Everybody. So those that come early, which is this crowd here, you'll probably have your choice. If you come in at 8:15, 8:10, the spots are going to be limited. There's only 11 students that have a parking permit. 11. All right? So I checked. It's 11. So those 11 are going to have a assigned section. That's about the field house. Then the traffic. That's what I'm telling you where they're going to park. So the students will park over there. They won't be in the back, close to the portables and the football field, baseball field. I'm going to have them in the designated area. Everybody else is first come, first serve. All right, so if you roll in late, don't be mad at me. All right? We do have a CT building, and just so I set an example, I'm not even going to park. I'm going to park across the street. Even though I get here and I have a choice. When I get here, I can pretty much park wherever I want by the time I get here. But just so you say, Ms. Wright, you take up out. No, I'm going to park across the street. So y'all can hold me accountable. I'm going to park across the street in elementary school. Elementary school, I'm going to walk over. All right, so I don't want to give up my spot because right now I park in this new parking lot. But when I get here, I can park pretty much anywhere I want to the time I get here. I'm an early bird. But just so we know, the movement is going to take place. We're going to send an email. Anybody that's on this area here, you'll be able to get in your rooms Thursday after school. You at least go over there and look at your room. If you want to put up something on the wall, yeah, today, thank you. Today after school. Furniture, don't move any furniture, don't move anything, nothing like that. But if you want to go and look what your room looks like, get a visual. You want to start putting stuff on the wall, you do have that. Now, if you're up on the section with the new art rooms, you can go look at it, but you probably can't put anything in there yet. But after school today, if you're moving, you can go look at your classrooms, at least get a visual of what's happening. And move some personal items up there.
Have they put the room numbers on the doors yet?
Some they have, some they have. But there might be a temporary one, so Ms. Cook is going out her way and put something up in case they weren't ready. All right. So Professor Bowser, she came highly prepared. What did you bring with you this morning, Ms. Bowser? What did you bring with you?
The CPS rubric for monitoring adjust.
And what else did you bring?
Copies.
And what else did you have with you?
In school.
Highlight. So if you came prepared, you should have brought your own copy, but not we have copies, we're on the table. Hope you have a highlight and mark. All right? So last time we met, we assessed ourselves, and more than probably like 70% of us were rating ourselves as 5 or below on our knowledge on the T-test room. So today we're going to focus on 2.5. So I want to take you through an exercise that we had to do when we got trained, had to get certified to be evaluated under the new system. And so the first thing they had us do was, we know we have 4 domains, and there's several dimensions in each domain. We're just looking at 2.5. But we had to do this with every dimension, all right? So you have a highlight, RP, or whatever you have, you're gonna look at proficient. All right, so look at the proficient column. want you to take about 60 seconds. Just look at each description there. There's like 4 bullets, right? 3 bullets. What are the key words or phrases in each one of those bullets? And underline it or highlight it.
Consistent.
Just underline and highlight it. What are the key words or phrases that are under proficient? All right, because our goal, a rock-solid teacher, Superman, we said, remember last time we talked about Clark Kent. When he's Clark Kent, he's just a proficient worker at the newspaper company. Then he turned into Superman. Proficient is a rock-solid teacher. All right, so now let's move over to the next column. What words or phrases change to go from proficient to accomplished? What word or phrase do you see in underline? That's the words or phrase that changes to get to accomplished. Right, do we want to do it one more time? So now I'm accomplished, but what changes to make me distinguished? What word or phrases, actions jump out that makes you distinguished, the highest level? What jumps out? So we started out with proficient. You're like, why did we start all the way to the right? Well, we started out as trainers, we started out proficient. If you're proficient, you're a rock-solid teacher. There's high level of teacher learning happening in your campus. So we went from proficient to accomplished to distinguished. Now I want you to take a few seconds to go back and look at developing and improvement needed. What are some descriptions that change when I'm proficient and go back down one? What changes? What word or phrase changes? Going all the way down to the lowest grade. So those that clap their hands when Sergio was talking about retirement, remember when we had PDOS. Some of the new people here probably don't have any idea of what was happening on PDOS. But the thing about the difference from PDOS and this one, PDOS, it was a lot of subjectivity. So if the teacher really asked Ms. Robinson to clarify, give me examples, it'd be very hard to really, if somebody really challenged you, it was very hard to get that because it was very subjective on what I thought, what I saw. This will get you some real evident pieces, actions that need to be seen, or action from students and teachers in the classroom. So now you have highlighted. So you see the words that change to take you from accomplished, take you from proficient to accomplished to distinguished, right? Our goal is to at least be a proficient and move to the left. So I always come to teachers, I'm talking about, here's some things that's gonna move you to the left on the rating, all right? So now, here's our task that we're gonna do next. I'm gonna move you into groups and we're gonna move into the cafeteria, all right? So it's gonna be 5 groups. Of course, it's gonna be the 5 ratings. So in your group, you're gonna need a couple of leaders. I mean, somebody's gonna be the scribe. Somebody's gonna be the timekeeper, because I'm gonna use that time to complete the task. Somebody's gonna be the facilitator, make sure we stay on track. And now I'm gonna need somebody that's gonna be the reporter, that's gonna report out at the end. All right, so I'm gonna need a scribe, a timekeeper, a facilitator, and a reporter once you get in the group. So once we move over, I'm gonna put you in groups. You're gonna go to the chart paper in the cafeteria, and I'm gonna give you the directions when we move into the cafeteria. But right now, we're gonna move into groups 1 through 5. And so this will be 1. That's group 1. These 2 tables is group 2. These 2 tables, group 4. Yeah, I did skip a number, didn't I?
You just skipped 3.
And I taught math too. I didn't have enough coffee yet. Where's my group 1? All right. 2. All right, y'all be group 3.
Okay.
Y'all group 4.
I don't have a
And the people stand up in the back, y'all are 5. All right? 1 through 5. So bring yourselves and your rubric.